Okay, so we're going to go through our foam rolling series. So Mike's going to start with a baseball. We're going to start down on the floor and we're going to hit the arches of your foot. So he's just going to push into the ball, work from his heel up towards his toes. You have a ton of receptors in your bottom of your foot, so it's a good area to hit and get some circulation too. From there, we're going to sit down and work on your calf. So you start down by your Achilles. You can work in the middle of your calf, turn to the outside. Good, and work all the way up towards underneath of your knee. From there, we'll take the ball and roll it up, and we'll hit your glutes. So get the ball down on one side. If the ball's on your left side, you can get an extra stretch and cross your left foot over your right knee, and then bear down on that left side. Perfect. And then from there, we'll keep the baseball out, and we're going to just hit the back of your shoulder. So we'll get posterior deltoid, we'll get some rotator cuff. So Mike's going to go on his side. He's going to find his armpit and just drop a little bit behind that with the ball. Perfect. He can work back and forth. He can bring his shoulder through some range of motion if he wants, bringing his palm down towards the floor. Good. And back up. And here you can sit in a spot that's sensitive, kind of pin it down, bring your shoulder through ranges, or do what Mike's doing and going through small circles. So once you hit back of your shoulder with the ball, you can take the baseball, throw it to the side. He's going to grab the foam roller behind him. Good. And let's start with our lower body. So Mike's going to get his quads first. So he's going to roll over. Let's get in a front plank position, and let's work one side at a time. So if he's getting his right quad here, he's going to kick the roller over to the right side. Left knee's pulled up, so his left foot and hands can push him from top of his hip to above his knee. From there, you can roll over easily and kind of get your lateral quads and hamstrings and IT band. So let's turn Mike and face that back wall. Good. You have both feet up. If that's too sensitive, you can take your top foot, cross it over, push it right into the floor. And the same idea, getting from outside of your hip towards above your knee. Then Mike's going to go to where he just was and get his adductors. So roller, yep, is going to be parallel with you. Knees pulled up. And you're working your groin muscles here. So from up in your inner thigh down towards the inside of your knee. From there, he's going to finish up with his lower body and get his hamstrings. We can go to a seated position. We'll keep hitting one side at a time, working from above your knee towards up below your butt. Same thing, he's turning, getting some inside, getting some outside. Wherever it's most sensitive, you can spend some more time on. From there, he'll slide right down. Let's go to your upper body. So we're going to get your upper back. Hands can go behind your head. We'll make a pillow for your neck. Elbows can come together, so shoulder blades can move apart, and we'll open up your upper back. He'll bridge up and push through his feet from top of his shoulders down through his mid and low back a little bit. And then you'll see we'll start turning to the side and get into some of your lats. So you're going to drop down, so roller's going to be behind your armpit. Perfect. We'll hit from right behind your armpit down towards about right below your shoulder blade. If you want, you can straighten out your bottom arm to get your lat on a little bit more of a stretch. Perfect. And then once you get there, we can grab that baseball again. Mike has it over to the side. And if you have a wall that you can press up against, we can get some extra work in back of your shoulder and your pec. So let's start back to your shoulder, similar to how you were when the ball was on the ground. Good, you're getting to right behind your armpit and back of your shoulder blade. You can see Mike's face, it's going to be a little bit sensitive right here. And you can pin into an area that's sensitive. Mike's going to grab his elbow, and you can just gently pull across your body. So kind of pin into a tight area. You'll put it on a stretch as he pulls across. And then we can flip over and get your pecs a little bit, so front of your shoulder. So balls against the wall, you'll find your collarbone. You'll drop below your collarbone. Good. And just work back and forth from that collarbone a little bit down, going towards your shoulder and going towards your armpit. Okay, once you fit that, you can set the baseball down.